So, ladies and gentlemen, the SARS, the the presidents, the leaders who are watching this video from various parts of the country, from various parts of the world, from where you're watching, feel most appreciated. I really thank you so much for tuning on, and also I thank you for being patient with me, watching my videos, and subscribing to my channel, commenting. Is an amazing community that I have around me. I thank you so much. And of course, if you're watching this video for the first time, make sure you subscribe, like, and share, comment, and let us grow the community, put this community together, and inspire other people to find a reason to grow. I want you to allow me to talk about relationship, and which is really sucking, which has been taken for granted. Yeah, I am glad so many people are talking about it, but I want to tell you the truth. Don't live by other people's opinion. Don't live by other people's opinion based on the relationship. Relationship is something that you should realize by your own self. If it is working, and why is working. If not working, why is not working, and what you ought to do to ensure that your relationship is greatly working for you. So I have something to share. Before I share it, let me say this. When you are listening from any video that you watch from online, I want you to figure out what we say, because it is actually our opinion. Yeah, so my opinion should not be your fact. Yeah, but you can prove whether it is a fact by measuring how deep, the depth of truth inside, the deepness of truth inside. Not just listening and just taking it in. Debate over it, yeah, and find the best way to rule out your relationship, because it's not gonna work the way I say. Maybe you're not passing through the same challenge that I'm sharing. You have your unique challenge you're passing through. So this is it. This is what I'm realizing currently. And of course, it might be the fact that you're passing through, or it might be just but an opinion, or you hear from other people. But most of us, relationships, marriages are not working. Reason being, we don't understand why the other person came to our lives. There's so many reasons as to why a person can come to your life. And parents, allow me say this. You left your responsibility. A parent takes you to school, pays school fees. When you are done from high school, your college or your university, the parent throws you to the world. Look for a job. Yeah, a well-paying job. And after finding the job, now pay us what you have been paying, what you have been giving you. Now you return it to us. Now when you get a job, or maybe you don't get a job and the parents are expecting you for your support and you are not able to support, it becomes really cumbersome. Parents, you need to start telling your children, your children the truth. And if you're supporting them, I want you to know this. There's no guarantee that they're going to get a job. Jobs are not there. Maybe if you have one, if you have a company, then train your child to come up to be a senior officer in your company. You can employ your son or your daughter in your company. But outside here, jobs are not there. If they're there, then they're not well paying. So education should not lead to employment. Education can lead to other things which are important than employment. Can also lead to somebody creating a job. That's it. But now, in marriage, some people get into marriage because they wanted support. They wanted your support. A lady comes to your life because they wanted your support. Yeah, the parents didn't support their children. Actually, the middle and low class parents are very responsible. They're busy looking for money, rent, looking for how to satisfy their basic needs, how to, pay chama and all that. Parents are not taking the responsibility to the latter, to the brim, to the expectation. They are not role models to your kids. You are not role models to your children. Other people are. So when you are on growing, you expect that you're going to be always young. You're not going to be always young. You're not going to be struggling all along. So what did you teach your child to be when you are old, that he might tell other people? You didn't. So you are not supporting this your child. You're not empowering your child, your daughter or your son. Now you cannot also support their financial need when they are done from high school. Enda tafuta kazi, enda tafuta mahali, enda tafuta nini. Now they go. When they go, they start struggling at their early age, from university, from college, or from primary school. They start struggling, and they start now doing some small sweet business, sweet selling business. And then they struggle, they rent a house, and then they move from your place to their place. And then life becomes so hard, and they say, no, if I get married to a man who is supportive, I think I can really catch up with my life. And then that become a fantastic idea in their mind. And then they go ahead, get a boyfriend or get a girlfriend, and then they start dating. Quickly they get into staying together business. And then staying together business, a man is also struggling as a lady. Now they say, because I'm struggling and you're also struggling, what if we put our struggles together? Now when you put struggles together, they become even a bigger problem than you thought, because now eating is 200 every day, 6,000 a month. Yeah, 6,000 a month, and then house rent, and your earnings are not even matching, and your savings and other expectations. And then unfortunately, once a man and a woman are staying together, you know what happens? A baby comes up, and then that is the struggle keeps on moving. So sometimes you get into relationship not knowing what is the end result. We only get into relationship because we think, because my parents didn't help me, at least my boyfriend, my girlfriend is going to help me. So when a man comes in your life, you lean on that man. Yeah, and once you lean on that man, a man continues struggling to keep this up. When you're pregnant, a man struggles to keep you up. When you get a child, the problem becomes even bigger. And the parents are also giving you a lot of pressure, calling you, where is it to support? You can't support us. You can't do this. Because you got your man. Because na mjakuja kwangu mniletea blanketi. They speak all sort of things. Yeah. And then because you love your parents, they are our first gods, they are our second gods, and we send something. So there's a budget ya nyumba, there's a budget to keep up yourself, to eat, to pay rent, to do other luxurious things. A lady want to plait her hair, and once now you got together, there's something that came up. Now I'm your woman, and you need to take care of me. You forgot that you came together because you are both hustlers, so can hustle together. You've forgotten that now a man becomes your business. When a man sees that, what happens? The game continues. A man thinks of his dreams, thinks of his education, thinks of his expectation, thinks of his goals, his vision, his mission. He says, what the hell am I doing here? Actually, I did not choose you. Yeah, actually, you don't please me anymore. A man, introvert man, looks at you and say, what a rubbish is this way? You see, in the mind, you don't know. They smile, but in the mind, they're concluding some really pathetic things about you. So Finally, a man goes. What do you expect? You remain with a kid. That's when your struggle continues. You start becoming a motivational speaker. Don't trust men. Don't do this. Don't do this, and don't do that. You need to be very careful. You need to be very, very careful, because relationships are becoming situationships. We don't support each other anymore. When a man comes, a man becomes, you are the head and supposed to support. We, a man and a woman, when you come together, there is expectation. The parents from a man expect, parents from the lady expect, and you have a great expectation in your life. The struggle doesn't seem to come to an end. You continue struggling. Depression takes over. Stress is there. And then you start saying, ataende kuna nini? Ataende kuna nini? Madharau inaingia, mpango wa kando inaingia. And at the end of the day, divorce inaingia. You start struggling with that kid. And that kid grows. Because amelelewa na mama peke yake, ama amelelewa na baba peke yake. Yeah? You have raised your child alone. And then when they grow up, and then they say, okay, mother or father, I want to create something different. I want to, marry. Yeah, I want to marry. I want to marry and stay with somebody. When they get married, because they did not have a proper upbringing, and then they find themselves in the same heap, the struggle of your family keeps on continuing. And that's why today we have people who don't care. I don't care whether I kill a man, I poison a man. I don't care, because chunguza those ladies and the men who don't care. They can do anything to you. Chunguza those men, you will realize the upbringing was wrong. Yeah, the upbringing was wrong. So parents, you need to start adjusting to certain reality, or we will not help the next coming generation. You're going to regret, because they're going to be really burdens to you. Yeah. So thank you for watching. As I say, I'm the boss of change and transformation. Thank you for watching. Let me see you in the next video.